Hey everybody, it's Roger Thorpe here, president of Thorpe Benefits. I am joined by Liza Provenzano from SparkWorks today. Liza, I'd love to hear sort of a little more clarity about what you do so the audience has some context for that. And then I have one really important question for you today. So tell us about yourself.
Thanks, Roger, and thanks for taking some time to have a conversation today. So, SparkWorks Leadership and Coaching. My colleagues and I work with leaders and their teams and in work that helps them to build relationships. We focus a lot on the interpersonal aspect of being on a team or leading a team because it's through those relationships that we're able to do great work together. So we
Okay,
help teams work better together so they can get great work done.
I can relate to that. I think about that as it relates to our team here at Thorpe Benefits. So I love it. So here's my question. So when you're trying to create those relationships, what's your answer to how you get people to get involved? I've heard you've used that word before, but what do you mean by getting involved or how to do it?
Well, getting your team involved has all kinds of benefits for them and for the leader of the team. And getting them involved doesn't have to require a complex approach by any stretch. And,
Mhm.
and so, Roger, I'll ask you to think about this. Think about your one-on-one meetings with your team members. And think about the extent to which the other person participates in that discussion. Those one-on-one meetings are a prime opportunity to get others involved. And one very simple way you can do that is by making sure that on any topic that you want to cover in your one-on-one meetings, you get their views first before you give your own. So many times leaders, they've got stuff to do, they're focused on task. Makes sense. You can still do that, be focused on your task, but that causes us to get into our one-on-one meetings and we start talking. And we end up
Hmm.
dominating the discussion
Yeah.
and our team members, it's okay, okay, got it, and off they go. And it's more of a compliance result. And they say, yeah, okay, I agree. But we've just said everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
instead, if we can zip it for a while and instead get curious and ask some questions and get their views first on the topics we need to discuss, and then share our views second,
Hmm.
we're going to get that person more and more involved. And by doing that, we're signaling to them that we care about what they think, that we want their
Hmm.
input. And when we're listening to what they have to say, which doesn't always mean agreeing with everything,
Hmm.
but we're listening and trying to
Yeah.
understand, it's also showing a lot of respect. And so the other
That's great.
person then feels that, hey, I've got something to offer here. And they're much more likely to take action after that one-on-one meeting with some commitment, some energy, than really just walking away and doing what the boss thinks.
Yeah.
So
That
one
makes
simple
total
thing
sense.
to
I
get
love it.
folks involved.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I think that sense of I'm here to listen says I have time for you, right? Not
Yes.
sort of like, okay, you're good, right? I guess everything's fine, right? It's I'm here. How are you doing? Like let's hear how you feel about it. And then it feels like, oh, we've got time to talk about this. Like that feels like all the pressure is off. So that's great. I love it.
Exactly.
Thank
Exactly.
you. Thank you so much for that insight. I think our audience will really appreciate this.
You're welcome, Roger.